Now, from the WDEF News 12 Sports Desk, brought to you by Xfinity, it's Touchdown Friday Night, sponsored in part by your Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union and Zaxby's.
Welcome to Touchdown Friday Night. I'm Rick Nyman.
And I'm Webb Wright.
Boyd Buchanan is off for their first 0-3 start since 2006, and notching their first win of the year tonight was not going to be easy.
The Bucks boarded the bus for the short trip down Brainerd Road to battle a talented Notre Dame team.
Irish wanting to play like a champion tonight against Boyd Buchanan. Austin Banks ran like a champion. First series for Notre Dame. Banks gets in the secondary. Goodbye. 65 yards on the touchdown run for Austin Banks, and he's just warming up on the evening. The PAT was no good, much to the chagrin of Irish coach Charles Phan. First snap for Boyd following Banks' score. Cooper Hodge to Jack Keebler. He's gone. 90 yards. That touchdown reception gave Boyd a 7-6 lead. First snap for the Irish after Keebler's score, and Banks runs like a champion again. How about a 63-yard touchdown run this time around? That made it 13-7 Notre Dame. Irish force a punt, and this is Jared Andrews on the return. He gets free, and he's running like Austin Banks. Andrews will rumble 75 yards on this punt return before he's pushed out at the 5-yard line. The champ is here. The champ is here. Banks scores again. That made it 20-7 Notre Dame. Banks scored 5 times and he rushed for 282 yards. Notre Dame goes on to win big 50-7 over Boyd Buchanan.
County clash between Tyner and Ooltewah. The Owls get in the end zone early with this run coming up. The Owls get the ball to Kendricks Frunsay. I think that's Frenchish, I'm not real sure. 7-0. Owls on top. Tyner would cough it up here on this bobbled pitch by Keontae Halfacre. The Owls recover and then try to cash in. The pass to Edward Hayes bounces right into the hands of Tyner's Jadarius Harris for the interception. Kelvin Leon finally connects with Hayes later in the second quarter with this touchdown pass from the 20 as the Owls roll to a big 35-0 victory. On the scoreboard, it was the Baylor Red Raiders. An easy time of it against Brainerd, 41-13. Lookout Valley upends Grace Academy 38-33. Elsewhere, it was Eastridge over Polk County 31-20, and Loudon all over Howard by a final of 47-6. In the first ever meeting between Red Bank and Signal Mountain last season, the Eagles won 63-0, and it appeared Signal Mountain was a threat to blow out the Lions again tonight. The Eagles entered the game having won their first 3 contests by a combined score of 119-19, and it was more of the same against the Lions. Misdirection. It's Sky Wilson for the Eagles as he plows into the end zone for the touchdown. Signal with multiple scores in the first half, while Red Bank, they just have one. It was a good one, though, as Caleb Tate dumps it off to Ben Brown, and Brown headed for pay dirt. But it was Sky Wilson who spent a lot of time in the end zone tonight. How about 5, count them 5 touchdowns? The Eagles led big at the half. They romp over the Lions 49-13.
Bradley Central fans were ready for a good game as they took on Hickson. Wildcats, though, spoiled the fan enthusiasm for the Bears early on. Preston Wilkie on the quarterback keeper. He gets to the sidelines. It's a foot race, and he's going to win it. Wilkie goes all the way, some 70-plus yards. 7-0 Hickson. The Bears answer with a quarterback run of their own. Cole Copeland with a nice effort before he's knocked out of bounds near the goal line. Then running back Christian Hamilton caps off the drive with a tough touchdown run, pinging off Hickson defenders. Had a pretty good game tonight in the Bears' den. Bradley Central prevails by a final score of 21-14. Rolling along the Touchdown Friday night scoreboard, South Pittsburgh, they lose to Sequatchie County 21-18. Walker Valley goes on the road and they lose a big one to Ray County 41-7, the final on that one. Cleveland also on the road this evening, and they rack up some points in beating Wilson Central 49-35. And Riverdale, they beat East Hamilton this evening by a final score of 42-24. Coming up next on Touchdown Friday night, Marion County battles Central.
And Dalton tangles with North Atlanta. And the McCauley offense tries to rack up the points once again as they entertain Siegel.